Sid plays with the JCBs. That's why I have so many installed. But I don't know. They're good tractors. I just don't use them. And that one I don't need. Let's see what kind of trouble we get in here. We're starting out with $72,000. And I believe a small farm up north on the map. About as far from the store as you can get. And again, I might change and do a different copy of this map for the stream. That might be a thing. I'll back out of this one. Start a fresh one. Yeah, because this one starts you at the farm and no. Okay. I'll back out of that. So this one does have a few production pieces to it. Yeah. We're gonna go back to that. Farmlands. We'll do no starting farm, normal difficulty, and some money. We don't need the tour. We've recorded the tour before. If you haven't seen the tour, go back and check my YouTube channel. You will find it there. However, you will not find it on the Twitch, as they don't keep the recordings all that long. They tend to get rid of them so that they have room on their servers for more. All right. Well, this had an interesting layout for the farm to start with, but we're going to come up with a blank space there. It's just going to be a blank buildable location. I think it's centrally located enough that I can make use of it. But we're designing our own farm. I'll tell you that right now. And we're starting with nothing in our pockets. No money, no land. This is the spot I'm talking about here. What's on it, if anything? Weeds are definite. Growth. We got sorghum in there. Well, sorghum comes up soon, but not right away. So we do need some weeding, but we're going to buy this land. I'll buy it. I think we're just going to go cheap, well, inexpensive on tractors, kind of like we've done before. We'll get the 40 series. 4440 works well. Used it quite a bit. We'll stick with my Michelin tires. Kind of an American brand that I like. With the wheel weights on there, so if we need them, we have them. I'll leave that. No forestry attachments. We'll go to John Deere attacher. And our license plate. I know, kind of silly, but I like it. All right. I'll get that license plate covered up with a triangle. Oh well. Okay. So we need a weed sprayer right off the bat. I'm not looking to spend much on the weed sprayer. Considering that little lizard over there for $2,500. Then I'm thinking better of it. And considering getting one of these that has the precision farming built into it. available to it anyway. Look at, there we are. Michelin tires. Doesn't have a required power limit though. So the little tractor should be able to handle it. Or, for a bit more expensive, we get more width. It's not adding any cost to add those precision farming bits to it, but 36 meters wide. Weighs 5 tons. Well, that's a lot more than my tractor, but that's okay. It can handle it. Holds 7,500. Well, we'll do that. It's big, it's expensive, and it's mine. And we'll pick up some herbicide. In case we need it to be, we'll make it liftable. I don't have a preferred brand, but we're also going to pick up 4 of these. Okay. Here's our John Deere sprayer setup. Is this thing even going to pull it, is the question. Compared to a lot of tractors, these are lightweight tractors. Partly because they don't have the canopy, partly because they're older models. And, yeah. Oh, while we're loading that up, we're going to change some settings in here. And I wish there was a way to keep those kind of settings. But that's just not our fate. And you're looking at me going, Darth, why are you loading up herbicide and not getting a harvester ready to go? We don't need it yet. That'll be next month when it comes up for harvest. Or later. Meantime, we gotta survive. We gotta make some money. We gotta take better care of the field than it has already. I can't do anything about the rocks or the lime requirements or anything like that. But I can deal with some herbicide. Huh? That didn't work. Okay, well. John Deere attachment going on a John Deere tractor. You would think it would work. It doesn't. It doesn't. Okay. Be that way. Game. Goodbye. Oh, that was an experiment. It didn't work. So, good. Now we know. Alright, so I'm going to go with the same rule applies. We're trying to stick to at least 500 grand in the bank. It's not going to happen on the initial investment of a harvester that's going to come up real soon here. So we need to come up with a way to make a little bit of money and try to get as much in the bank as we can. That probably means coming into the contracts that don't pay half as much. Now there's a fertilizer up there. I've got a sprayer that'll work for that. We just gotta pick up fertilizer. That might be a thing. There's only 2 fields on the map. It's a very simple map. Nothing else here. No withered fields, no extra nothing. The animal dealer and the BGA are both down there. And that's pretty much it, except for a cement factory and a landfill. Or a sawmill, rather. We don't own anything. They gave us these Purdy tram lines, but I don't know exactly how that works. I've not played with the tram lines yet, so we're going to make use of them. See what kind of mischief we get into here. And it doesn't line up on the tram lines. Why put them in if you're not going to have it line up? Seriously? It's off by that much for tramline. But if you notice, it's only killing the weeds where there are weeds. Just a quick pulsating zap. Wow. I mean, I know I picked an underpowered tractor, but it doesn't have a required power amount on this sprayer, so anything should be able to pull it. We're actually doing pretty good. It's taking its time, and it's just hitting the ones it needs to. No extra anything going on.